It's big dog season, and you can't stay still because you want it. Talk that talk, George. You still scraping your plate because you're hungry. Talk that talk.
Good morning. Today is Thursday, May 14th. The year is 2026. And look at this sweet doggy. Oh, look at Grayson. Grayson's had a haircut and bath. He's clean as a whistle. He's trying to eat my banana. You don't want to eat that banana. You don't like bananas, but he's had a bath. He's clean. He's so fresh and so clean. Look at Grayson, he's such a sweet doggy. A few nights, about 2.5 weeks ago, there was an incident in my house where I had someone who had been helping me over here with a lot of stuff. This individual had also helped me with Earl's care. You know, when Earl was in hospice here at the house, he took care of Earl here at the house, helped me when nobody else. So the thing about it is a lot of people say, hey, Walter, if you need anything, I'm going to be right there for you. I'm going to come and help you with anything. And I'm going to come and I'm going to help. And if you just call me. And when you call these people, I'm going to come this afternoon. Afternoon comes and goes, and nobody's there. And you call, you ask, hey, what happened to you this afternoon? I thought you was coming over here to help me with whatever I needed help with. And they make up some excuse. I forgot my time. They come up with all kinds of shit. I've learned something about family and friends. They say one thing, and they do something else. I didn't have any family members or friends other than one of Earl's friends come over. She watched Earl one day. No one came into this house to help me with Earl, to watch him, bathe him, clothe him. No one. I had to take care of that. And I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it at all because I was married to Earl. I loved Earl. I took care of him. I wish Earl was still here now. It's unfortunate that things didn't work out I wanted. But this young man, who I had known for a little while, came into this house. He helped me with Earl. I paid him for helping me with Earl. Everything he's ever done in this house, I paid him for. Just as if I would have paid any other person that came into this house. When you come here, people don't work for free. People need money. I understand it. I paid him to help me with Earl. I paid him to do work around his house. I paid him to do anything that came into this house. I paid him for it. There might have been some disagreements over some issues, or maybe some misunderstandings. He might have had. Grace, you was quiet as a mouse just a minute ago. Now you over here loud as hell. Why? And at one point, I told him he needs to write everything down that we're working on and write it down and text it to me so I'll know what to pay you. And I brought him a little book. I said, write down everything here, the work that you're doing here, painting, whatever. He did a lot of work over here. It's gutted the bathroom. Before I built that bathroom, gutted all the old towel and the sheetrock out of this room. That was a lot of work. You had to tear all that stuff out and put it in the trash. There was a lot of work that we did over here in this house, and he was getting paid for the work that he was doing over here. Now, I didn't mind it. I don't have a problem with that. However, I'm beginning to see that when you have somebody coming around your house consistently, helping you, and they're getting paid. I never had this problem with my Hispanic workers, but with these black guys, and particularly the jealousy, the envy, the mindset that comes in. Because one day he said, "You're a narcissist," and I remember thinking, Why are you calling me a narcissist? What did I do that I'm a narcissist? I was kind of confused. Like, well, how's he coming up with this assessment? Crazy. Damn. I was very confused. Just how are you coming up with this assessment that I was a narcissist? I should have known right then that this man, something's wrong here. I'm paying you for working here in my house. I'm paying you for stuff that you're doing here in this house. Whatever you're asking for, wherever we went out to eat, I paid for it. Whenever we went out to dinner or whatever, he went to the gym with me, I needed a drink. Hell, I'm paying for his gym memberships because he couldn't afford to pay for it. So I said, I'll just pay for it. The night that man attacked me in his house and tore my home up, he had been in here painting. And obviously he'd been upstairs either drinking, I believe he was drinking because I found his empty bottle of vodka in his house, or doing something else, maybe some drugs, I don't know. But the behavior that happened that night when I got injured, and I had to bash that nigga across his fucking head, and I should have shot his ass dead. That's the mistake I made that night. I should have shot his ass. I didn't want to, though. I really didn't want to, but I should have, because he was forcing me to. At one point, this man left out this house. We locked the garage door, and he kicked the garage door back open. Why? I don't know what was going on in this crazy man's head. I don't know. Couldn't tell you. 3, 4 in the morning. He was spending the night upstairs in the extra bedroom so he can finish painting their rooms after he had messed up. That now has some Hispanics coming in and paint. They finished it. I don't know. He says I antagonized him. You're in somebody else's house. Show it some respect. And if somebody asks you to leave, all I said to him was, I told him later that evening, I said, hey, when you get up in the morning, just get your stuff and pack it all up and leave. And I'm going to get somebody else to finish painting this room. I'm going to pay you for what you did, and I'm going to get somebody else to finish painting. Because it was a mess. And I was like, I can't keep, this is not working out right. Because something's not right here. I guess he got mad about that. You're not a painter. You painted a couple of rooms over here before. Those jobs came out okay, but you're trying to rush and paint this, and it just didn't come out right. It took me 2 days. I had a Hispanic guy came in. It took me 2 days to correct that painting inside that room. But cheaper than I paid him with some fucked up ass shit. And on top of the fact that he came in here and tore my house up and tore my shit up and acted a fool, fighting with his ass, and then here I was dealing with this crazy shit. Didn't make no damn sense. It didn't make any sense at all. My family here, he tried to let the dogs out the cage, tried to get the dogs to run down the street. This man was insane. And I should have shot his ass dead. That was the mistake I made. I should have shot his ass dead. What you need now?
Huh?
What you need?
A plate of ball.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't have plates and bowls down there?
2 bowls. One for mama.
Oh, okay. We need to order some. I don't know where all these plates and bowls are going to. Yeah, but the mistake I made was letting that nigga live. I just keep wondering what was going on in his head. How did it go from, I'm trying to help you, I'm going to take care of Earl, I'm going to help you around the house, I'm going to pay for this stuff, to all of a sudden you're trying to destroy me and destroy my house and destroy my stuff and fight me and almost got your head blown off. I don't understand this. Either this nigga's bipolar, I got some serious mental health issues, something's not right. Now, one time before, I had to call the police on his ass. He refused to leave my house one night. And the police, he ran up out of here. After the police ran over here, he ran up out of here. That should have been my sign right there. Somebody tells you to leave the house, you leave. Just leave. I shouldn't have to call 911 to get your ass up out of here. This is an ignorant motherfucker. And this is why I don't like dealing with these guys that come around. I've had so many black people say, hey, Walter, Why are you hiring all these Hispanics to work in your home? We want to come work. We want to make money. But I don't have this problem with my Hispanic workers. They come in, they're cheaper. They're respectful. They're not jealous. They're not envious. They're not hateful. They're not tearing my shit up. They're not disrespecting my home. They do all the work. They do tons of work in here, and they leave. They don't need to spend the night in an extra bedroom or do any of this crazy shit. They just leave. And I don't understand the bizarre behavior. I don't care what was going on. I'm never going into somebody's house to tear their shit up. Destroy that stuff and fight them inside. I've never in my life, that nigga should have had his head blown off. And I would be sitting right now with this leg raised. I just went upstairs, got that gun, and took care of his ass. Because I think that's what he wanted. And that's why every time I turn on the news, every day I turn on the news and watch TV, and I see niggas are dead, shot, and killed all over the city of Atlanta, all over the United States, because they're ignorant and stupid. And I should have blew that nigga's brains out his head. He didn't have no brains up there. Marshmallow muff. Took his body and threw it on the driveway. Doing better now. It's hot in this damn house. I'm going to turn that air conditioner on. It's kind of cool outside, but sometimes this house gets hot. Then it gets cold. It says, is that correct? Can't be. I guess it is. It says it's 78 degrees in here. Let me turn it down. Now it's going to get freezing cold in here. And it just came on. Turn this shit down. Grayson, stop it. Grayson, stop it. What is your problem? Anyway, you can't help these ignorant niggas. I've secured the house. Had this door fixed, but he kicked in the garage door. When he came back into the house and kicked in that door, he should have had his head, my brain should blown. I really wish I had shot his ass. Because he had every bullet coming toward him for this ignorant behavior. And the next text message to me message, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, what? You are stupid. Why would you create all this havoc in someone's home? Almost get injured, get your head bashed over, your blood all over my fucking house. I'm over here with an injured, torn tendon in my leg, going back and forth to physical therapy now and having operations and shit because your stupid ass. Just sit down someplace and get the fuck home. It doesn't make no sense. Niggas are ignorant as hell. I'm just tired of dealing with ignorant people. This doesn't make any sense at all. You that stupid? Yeah. That nigga was that stupid and I should have shot his ass. That's the only regret I have about that night. I should have blew that nigga's brains out of his... And the Cab County would have came in here and got his body off the floor and took it on to the morgue where he needed to be. This is an ignorant motherfucker. Anyway. Ooh. Damn, I need to stand up. This damn brace got my leg tired. Yeah, the stupid nigga, he tried to let the dogs loose to run down the street. I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you going after my dogs? What is wrong with you? He gave the dogs loose, open up the front door, open up the doors. My sister and brother chased behind the dogs. I'm like, what is wrong with this fool? He's running all over the house. He should have been shot dead. And that ain't over with that. Because I've had some thoughts in my head of finishing this damn finish his ass. Y'all just don't know. Ignorant ass nigga. That's why you don't want to help nobody these days. Look at Ginger. She looks so pretty. Oh, whoops. That ain't Ginger. That's Grace's ass. Here's Ginger. 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 There's Ginger. Might as well get some more coffee while I'm standing up here. Get some more coffee. Ow! I got this leg brace on. I gotta walk slow. Oh. Sitting that bar stool is not comfortable. But you gotta keep this leg brace on. I gotta keep my leg at a straight angle. Some niggas need to be shot dead. Some niggas don't need to be alive. Shoot them in, the niggas dead. Shoot them and get them out of your head. Yep, should have shot that motherfucker. I should have went and got that gun and blew his fucking brains out. Didn't want to, but he deserved it. He was deserving every bullet that he would have got in his head, in spine, and ever, and paralyzed for the rest of his life. You know, nobody wants to shoot nobody because it does so much damage to a person. But that night, I should have shot his ass. Then he acting a fool, running all over the place, just acting a damn fool. Didn't make no damn sense. I still, but you know what? That's okay. Lesson learned. Y'all remember that movie called Action Jackson? Action Jackson. Remember that? Okay, I remember that movie. That's how I'm gonna be over here next time. The nigga acting a fool. I got everything locked, ready. We're to rock and roll on the nigga now. I'm just ready. I'm be trigger happy over here. Shoot first, ask questions later. Come on out here if you want to. You get a bullet, and you get a bullet, and you get a bullet, I'm ready. I ain't got to go get it, unpack it out of a bag in a suitcase, and I had to put up away. I don't want no more. Yeah, that gun ready, sitting right here within reach. No more of that shit. Right here within reach now. I ain't got to go unpack it, get it out of the suitcase, and get it out of the suitcase. No, I was ready now. Blow a nigga ass brains out. So I says they're gonna play. You shouldn't have to come to that. It shouldn't have to come to that. Well, I'm about to go back to listening to what I normally say. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I like my house to be peaceful. And I kept telling this man over and over. Repeatedly, I told him, I like living in peace. What is your problem? I told this man that over and over and over. I put on my chill music. I sit here in his house. I listen to my peaceful music. He was coming to my house. I wasn't going to his. I don't even know where this nigga live at. Now, I do have a copy of his driver's license with his address and a couple other things on it. Then he stole Earl's Apple Watch out this house. What did you want Earl's Apple Watch after I told you that meant something to me? He stole that. For what reason? He could have been charged with armed robbery, all kinds of stuff. Just an idiot. And I'm working on that, too. Just stupid. How stupid can you be? That's why when I see these black guys get their brains blown out and shot all over the city, I just kind of say, okay, maybe they had it coming. Because they're that stupid. I repeatedly told him I like living in peace. I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting. I don't like this. I'm not used to that because I don't want that in my household. I definitely didn't want that here. I don't want these demonic spirits, crazy ass, drug using, drunk, alcoholic, ignorant ass niggas in my house. I don't want that. I remember a few weeks ago, I had a guy that was standing here because he said he didn't have a place to live. He was doing dialysis and stuff. I got rid of him right before all this happened. I told him he got arrested. I packed all his stuff because he left that room a mess up there. He wouldn't even mop the floor and clean up behind himself. Wipe stuff off the wall. That was the room that was being painted. I was trying to paint the wall to cover the... How did you get these walls so dirty in here? What were you doing? No, get the fuck on. Niggas are ignorant. I ain't got no place. When you got, I ain't got no place to stay. I just left the house. I gave you an opportunity. You cannot come back in here. Have a nice day. He was hot. I said, I don't care. He came over here. I put out his suitcase, put out his luggage. I gave him a nice suitcase. I packed it up in my nice suitcase. Didn't have a luggage. He going around in garbage bags. I washed all his clothes and packed that stuff up and put it in some nice, my luggage and set it on the front porch. You can take that suitcase and go on about your damn business. Put it in your car and go home. On the way, I don't care. I blocked this number. I don't have time for all this foolishness. I didn't have no children. I told him to go back home with his family in Texas. That would make the most sense. Instead of begging to stay in somebody's house here in Georgia. He'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it no more. Grayson, damn. Come on, because we about to conclude this video. You can say hell bye-bye one more time. Come on, yeah. Come on over here, bed doggy. Come on. Ooh, crazy. Goodness, what you been eating? Made a ton. My little sweet doggy. I like living in peace, Grayson. Not dealing with these crazy ass niggas fighting in my home over nothing. This is ridiculous. The next day he texted us, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna give post some text messages too. Oh, idiot, dumbass motherfucker. Don't make no damn sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Grayson, you got to calm down, buddy. This dog be so damn wild. Yesterday when he came back from the groomers, he was just all over the place. I said, God damn, your ass needs to settle down somewhere, mutt. He just is so happy and excited. You don't want that banana. No, you don't, because I tried to give you a banana before you wouldn't even eat it. You made a mess of it, so I ain't giving you no more bananas. No, you don't like bananas. You think you want it, but you don't. All right. That concludes today's video. I have to take care of some shit today. The pool is getting closer to completion. That's a whole nother video. I might have to shoot them motherfuckers too. Gonna get this goddamn food finished. I'm gonna have to go down there and pow, 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 pow. Or shoot or drive-by shooting or something. This doesn't make no sense. Grayson, please stop. Ginger, come here, Ginger. Come here, Ginger. Because Grayson is growling at Ginger because she ain't paying him no attention. She's like, what is going on? She's just under my chair, just sleep. You know. It's unfortunate this happened. But life goes on. Welcome to Niggaville, y'all. Where we got to deal with these ignorant niggas and make a decision about whether you should kill him, shoot him dead, or let him live. And I should have shot that nigga dead. If they ever given that opportunity, shoot them motherfuckers dead. And worry about heaven later. All right, I'm out of here. Today is Thursday, May 14th. The year is 2026. I'm out, and I will speak to you all at a later date. I'm tired. I've been trying to do videos, but you know, I'm not taking any more pain pill. The pain. I don't have any pain right now. But he did the surgery on my knee, so I'm fine with that. Them pain pills was killing my ass over here. The constipation. I felt like I was Grayson. Constipation and all these other issues. So I'm glad I don't have that. But I'm gonna eat some breakfast and get dressed, take a shower, and I will speak to y'all later. I'm out, and have a beautiful Thursday.